Well, hello, Pisces, and welcome back to PeonyLore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. Thank you for popping back in to grab your messages from June the 14th through the 20th. And yes, I know the messages are a few days late. I was out of town celebrating my daughter's college graduation. And I'm confident that you'll be able to find the content that you need, as the majority of the big energy is going to transition Thursday through the weekend. Majority of the stuff is going on to the weekend. Happy Father's Day for all those fathers that are out there in whatever capacity you support the divine masculine. It doesn't matter, stepfather, grandfather, uncle, mother who's doing double duty. It really makes no difference as long as you're out there supporting the divine masculine role. And I appreciate you. I see you. I support you. I salute you. Thank you very much for doing that. So we are going into another retrograde, and it's Jupiter traveling into your sign of Pisces. Okay, so Jupiter is going retrograde, and Jupiter is going to now have an effect for many people on finance. Okay, and it comes to that version of their stability. Okay, so that's important for you to be able to understand. It also happens to be the longest day of the year as we get into I'm going to grab my notes out because I know that I'm missing something. As we get into our summer solstice, which then will flip completely into Cancer season. So I had a note on this I wanted to bring forward. Yes, spiritual practice time, and then seeking first to understand and then be understood, because this is the opportunity for newness to come through with that, especially when it comes to finance. Okay, speaking it into existence, but hearing what other people have to say is going to be very important. To hear the details that are coming out from other individuals, especially those that you're close to, when it comes to connection with your bank account. So it could be job, it could be spouse, it could be whoever the case may be. Okay, listen intently for detail. Just be a sponge for a little bit. Take what's for you and leave the rest, just like we say with the rest of tarot, right? Not everything is going to be for you immediately. It will make sense when it's time to make sense. Other than that, solstice is going to be a big spiritual time because the veil is very, very thin. So it's a deep opportunity for deep spirituality. Also, bouncing back a couple of different days, many organizations and states are participating in Juneteenth for the very first time. Some states a lot later than others. So there could be an opportunity for an extra day off for some of you. Hopefully you're able to get a little bit of extra rest and or put a little spin on the celebration for the solstice. That was very fast. Thank you, universe. And then, of course, bouncing back to Thursday, we have the first quarter moon entering the sign of Virgo. And so that's asking you to be very practical with the energy on Thursday. So up until this particular point, Libra has kind of been in our energy, balancing some things out with all of these retrograde energies that we happen to be going into currently. When it switches its signs, it's asking you to now take all the information that you've had from all these retrogrades, okay? And what can you practically do with the content that you've been given? If you've done the review, if you've done the rest, if you've relaxed into the changes, if you've made the changes, if you reevaluated something and had decided something had to go, whatever the case may be, now is the time to be very, very practical about what it is that you need to do with that earth and energy. Okay, so as we've done before, I pulled the first card for you. It's from our sacred geometry, and you have 639 hertz, which is asking you to be supportive of reconnection of relationships to yourself and others. Okay, so 639 hertz. You can meditate with this. You can listen to it in the car. You can put in earphones before you go to bed if you're not a big meditator. You can take a walk with the music. You hear that I have some meditation music going on. It's not 639 hertz. I can't see it from here, but it's as simple as that. The frequency hertz will help you physically, mentally, and emotionally to kind of get rebalanced. Okay, so when you pull a frequency card, it's very important. The universe is going, you need this right now to help support you. Okay. All right, Pisces, I'm going to pull just a couple of cards to get really recent information up until this particular moment. Okay. Nope, it's not possibly all of those. We're going to do one more quick shuffle. And then we will put those cards back and we will do the remainder of the layout. Any card that comes back out is energy that you still really need to deal with. But let me take a look at what we have for Pisces. Recent past till now, please. Thank you. Recent past till now was, well, we've got the Six of Pentacles. That's balance that we were talking about, right? It's called success here in this particular card. The next card that wants to pop out is, now, well, this is very interesting, but you do have the Two of Swords in the reverse position. Now, it's titled Peace in this card, okay? And so I tell you guys all the time, when you see the Two of Swords, to me, it's not necessarily, well, I get why they call it a crossroads, but it's a situation where you needed to be balanced between making a decision between your head and your heart. You needed to be at peace with that decision that you were making so that you can go all in with whatever it is that you needed to be able to do, okay? What else do we have for recent past? Thank you. And then we have oppression, okay? So you have financial success or balance or bonus or something coming in. You had to make a decision what to do. And then you've got the Ten of Wands talking about oppression. Someone leaving a job or leaving a situation. Thank you. The Empress, putting out her desires into the universe and asking for what it is that she needs. Master Manifestor, obviously. Just as intuitive as the High Priestess, if not a little bit more. And not really wanting for anything to come through. So the Empress energy is Venus all the way through, okay? The oppression, letting something go. So this is Sagittarius energy in Saturn, okay? So it's possible that it could have been a Sagittarius that you were kind of dealing with here, Pisces. Maybe you needed to let a Sagittarius person go, or maybe this Sagittarius was someone that was instrumental in your world, okay? They have that sign definitely in their chart. Let's take a look at this too in the reverse position. And then we're going to pull out, ooh, High Priestess. Yeah. You made this decision so that you could receive your clarity back. Whatever it is that you dropped, the High Priestess showing up in the reverse position, but this card being reversed was so that you could get your intuition right back on point, okay? Ah, sorry. And I am getting that you made a decision to drop something, person, place, or thing, okay? Ooh, thank you. You were forced to make a judgment call about something, about somebody in the reverse position, absolutely. That was affecting your future dollars. Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy all day, okay? So, well, let's go into this Empress mode. What is the Empress waiting for? Well, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position, okay? Wanting her ability to take care of her kingdom. And Four of Swords in the reverse position. Kind of done waiting at this little bit. I have a feeling you have a little patience that needs to come through. I'm going to take one card for this Ten of Wands. There it is. Ten of Pentacles moment, okay? So I get the feeling that somebody was dropping a job, okay? And you've put your new manifestations out into the universe. You're not waiting for it anymore, and you're asking that the Queen of Pentacles come through for you. Okay. All right. So we're going to put these back. We're going to shuffle them in so that we can pull out the remainder of the cards for this week. We're going to take it from there. Now, of course, this content's not going to resonate with everyone. And if for some reason it doesn't, make sure that you take a look at your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, and your north node. Especially if you know what it is that you want to be able to do. Okay? Got to know where you've been so that you can know where you're supposed to go. Alright? Alright. Pisces. Current through the 20th. Thank you. There's a lot that want to come out. First card out. Six of Cups. Memories of the past. Pleasurable memories. Childhood like memories. Things that bring you back to your childhood. past energy, also spirit guides and loved ones that have crossed over trying to reach out to you to give you information. Wow, this is so similar to Capricorn's reading. Yes, very, very interesting. Giving you information about what it is that you need to do for your next step forward. Okay. Okay, well, here's what's still in your environment. 5 of discs, okay? And Aquarius, that you showed up here in your own reading is indicative of the fact that you are on track. So whatever it is that you had to do in the past was the right thing to do, okay? You do still have a little bit of feeling as though you're out in the cold, especially if you have to start something new. And you're a little bit, there's your Queen of Discs. Again, Queen of Pentacles is sitting here in the reverse position, okay? Wow. Here's the Strength card. Their version is called Lust, the original depiction of what it was supposed to be, okay? I like this one. Libra Major Arcana. In this deck, this is the original card for justice. Adjustment. This is the Justice card. Okay. And now the Prince of Discs is here. All right. So what I gather from this is that there's a little bit of unfinished business. And so we're going to uncover these. I'm going to move these up so I have a little bit of space. I like the idea that I can address you guys personally, but I also like my downward angle for the cards so that you can really be intuitive with what you're also feeling as I go through the storyline. So you'll have to let me know if you like this or not. Yes, I will show the bottom of the deck. The Oppression card, that 10 of Wands that was up is now down. So you are going to be restored, and this, whatever monkey was on your back, is going to be completely off. Okay, so I want to make sure that I share that with you. Let's talk about this 6 of Cups. What does the 6 of Cups represent for our Pisces here? Who is the 6 of Cups? Who's coming forward? So the 6 of Cups is really talking about pleasurable moments that you had to make when it came to union with somebody else. Okay. 2 of Cups in the reverse position indicates that you made a decision. There was a union that you had to make a decision, and you're thinking about the old times. Okay. Union, whether it's the Lover's card or the 2 of Cups, also can indicate higher self, oversoul, I am presence. But now that we have the Hierophant that's sitting here in the reverse position, what I get very much is that earth energy could, what I get is that this Pentacles energy that I'm seeing here very potentially could be the Taurus, okay? You had to drop a Taurus potentially, but you're still thinking about them, okay? What does the Star card here represent? What is Aquarius saying about Aquarius? Excuse me, Pisces, beg your pardon. All right, Pisces. Star, restoration, healing, gifts from universe. What is it that we need? Well, came back. You need to rest. You're tired. Allow yourself the time that you need to restore. But that's what they're doing. They're helping to restore you. Take advantage of Aquarius energy. Take advantage of that fluid momentum, okay? Woohoo! And it is going to be this one, but it is also these. Okay. 7 of Cups in the reverse position. You made a decision. It's done. King of Swords came through to help you with that clarity, and or will be stepping through if you haven't already felt that energy, okay? It's done. I said what I said. The star is on top of the star. So that's exactly advice from Spirit at that point. Take your rest because you deserve it. You need it. You've been through a lot. Give yourself a break. You made a decision. The decision is done. The clarity that you needed was there. It's over. So let's talk about this 5 of Pentacles, okay? This worry, this 5 of Discs. Magician, okay? Mars energy. I'm so sorry. It's Mercury's energy. The Magician is Mercury. Mercury's energy. You have everything that you need in order to move forward, so there really isn't the need to worry. You can rebuild this, okay? You can rebuild this. Sun in reverse. Four of Rods in reverse. You're worried about your household. You're worried about your business. You're worried about where you're going to be now. That's exactly what's going on. You need to get yourself out of this Eight of Swords moment. This is mini Capricorn, mini devil energy as far as I'm concerned. This is stinking thinking. This is 100% you. No one is tying your hands behind your back. No one is holding you up. No one is doing anything. You are stuck at this particular moment in a thought process, and it would behoove you to help yourself get out of that thought process, okay? You cannot move forward if you don't move forward. Okay, you gotta move forward at some point. This is definitely a Leo energy that I'm getting. What's popping out to me more so than anything else is this Leo energy, which is why I wanted to point that out there, this lust. Strength, lust. You want it so badly. Almost to the point of scattered thoughts, scattered energy. I'm going to leave these sitting right here because I want to dig into the rest of these cards here. Thursday's energy, Queen of Discs. They're talking about, I talked to you about this Virgo energy, this grounded energy, this earthen energy, okay? Queen of Discs in the reverse position. You got to get grounded. You got to know where you're at so that you know where you're going, okay? Queen of Swords on top of the Queen of Discs. Get it together, sister. That the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are sitting in the upright position can indicate some relationship reconciliation for some people. Not everyone. Well, shit. There's the Lovers, okay? You have to make a decision about this person that's in your life. But what universe is trying to say is that they are downgraded at this point to the Page of Swords. It's like there's this immaturity. Sorry for being blunt, but that's what's up. Okay? There's this immaturity there. Listen to what it is that they have to say. You can make your decision later. And lust is going to play a part in it. Maybe they're the best relationship person you ever had. Maybe they're the best business partner that you ever had. What do you get out of the situation, though? You know, let's tackle this lust card. Fudge. Five of Wands, conflict. And it is about this Five of Pentacles. Okay? There's conflict here. And it's mental conflict. Now, this can be a little bit of one-upmanship, like competition. But it doesn't seem like you're going to invite this person back into your space. You're letting your guard down. I don't like that, but I understand it too. Well, universe is straight up saying this may not be the best move. Six of Wands in reverse. This is not going to be victorious. And they're asking you to recognize this Hermit energy one more time, okay? So the Hermit energy, as we're talking about it, right, is it's more than this Taurus. It's more than this Taurus energy that's going on here. It's resisting. It's resistance. It's like loner spirit. That's like what it is. Like, I guess resistance isn't the right word. It's like loner spirit. Whatever. I can do what I want. That's what this energy is telling you. I'm going to move on. Adjustment. The scales. Libra. Balance. Coming in here. Thank you. Sits with the Fool. You want to start a new life? You want to start a new adventure? You need to take a leap of faith? The Fool invites you to do that. Mercury retrograde is playing havoc with you guys. Temperance now sits on top of the Libra card here, Justice. Sagittarius energy, the ultimate healing for starting something that's new. Okay? Restoration. Practical energy. In the traditional, I'm trying to think, in the traditional deck, it's the Aeon. She's trying to create the magic behind the scenes, okay? But it is an opportunity for restoration and newness here. Four of Cups in the reverse position. There's an offer that you've accepted. Queen of Cups now shows up in the upright position to say there is some guidance here for you to take from someone. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but it can be you, Pisces, that is now starting to get it together and realizing that you needed to take an offer and start brand new somewhere else. And that's the most justified position that there is for us to be able to tell you. And when you finally make that decision, then the Prince of Discs can come in. And this Prince of Discs that's here is talking about setting you up in a new way. This came up, I think, also for was it Cancer or Leo? Oh my God. The Prince of Discs isn't the ultimate. Okay, so the Fool energy also, even though it's not the Chariot, because most of us are traditionally used to seeing the Chariot when it comes to physical moving, the Fool also has something to do with that too. So for some of you, I feel move is getting ready to happen. So the Prince of Discs comes through with the Eight of Pentacles that's in the reverse position, indicating that there is work yet to be done. Okay. Nine of Cups in the reverse position. You got to do the work, or someone has to do the work if you want that Nine of Cups. Nah, shit. King of Cups in the reverse position. I'm sorry, but for the individual that's in a strategic business partnership, it's time to like cut bait. Just like seeing a fishing line and like cutting it straight through, like somebody is not doing what they need to be able to do. And I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But that's what I got to do. I got to be truthful. Thank you. Shit balls. Well, that's the Page of Pentacles. So basically, this is the rest of the story. Two of Wands choice that was made in the past with the Chariot in all kind of crazy decision making. That was the Ten of Wands creating a challenge for you, preventing you from stepping out and grabbing your Three of Wands moment. Okay. Creating and realizing that there were some secrets or some other things that were going on, whether it was you holding it to the vest or this other party that was holding it to the vest, will affect your Wheel of Fortune. Okay? In the short term. That's the cap on it. That's the honest cap on it. I'm going to grab now from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun here. I need some additional advice for our Pisces. Past, present, future would be appreciated at this particular moment. Specifically, Spirit. Thank you. Pisces past. Pisces past energy, ostentation with this earth sign. This is Taurus energy right here. Okay? Present energy, universe. And that's the energy of Taurus in this Saturn. So this review period, these review periods for you are very important. Present, please. Pisces. Practicality. We're asking you to be practical. This is the Moon and Gemini energy. Okay, practicality. Do the work. I'm sorry, that is Capricorn, that is not Virgo energy. That is Moon in Capricorn. Present. Shitballs. Universe, are you really, you can't mean all of these. No, okay, these two. Thank you. All right. We have Libra and Capricorn energy here. Okay. And this is organization. So not only organization of organizing your mind, but actually being at a point where you can do step 1, step 2, step 3. And then the ultimate end all be all is friendship. So that's your advice for future. Maybe the status of your change of relationship with an individual needs to just be like backing out of a romantic situation and being more friends. Because clearly you can't get away from each other with this lust card showing up here. But even if this is a business partnership, there's different ways of shifting so that both sides can be more balanced in the situation. So Cancerian energy, that's right here. So this weekend is going to be very, very important, and it's going to be very, very prevalent for you. Now we have a request from Spirit to go into the Lightworker Oracle deck here. So that's what we're going to do. This is for our Pisces. Thank you. Family of Light is the card that comes up here. It's that 6 of Cups moment I was talking to you about before. Spirit trying to get a hold of you, trying to give you some advice here. 17, Family of Light. Look at that, went straight to it. All right. The limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside. Do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, loving all creation on earth as an extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. I'm going to read that again, just for the people in the back row. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. Okay. I choose of my own free will to receive all assistance from unconditional love so that I can peacefully process any unresolved hurt, rejection, abandonment, judgment, or betrayal. Okay. I mean, there's work that needs to be done to heal the heart. And for some people that keep going into relationships that are not necessarily good is the fact that maybe you didn't have a father present. Listen, I'm not trying to judge because I was in the same type of a position, but there's heart healing that needs to be done. There's so many different inner child healings that can be done. 6 of Cups, inner child, trying to get back to a happy point because something else has upset you to the point where it's just that's the only place that you can go is the other thing that I can say. So call on your pantheon, your spirit guides, your higher self, your whoever it is that is within your pantheon that you believe will be able to come down and support you most. But it's very evident, Pisces, and again, not all of you, it sounds like a very one-sided reading, but reconnection of relationships of to self and others. Family of light. You're meant to be a part of a broader family of light. I think it's time for you practically to let go of something that's no longer serving you. And so this, like again, this retrograde that's coming up is really going to put the final, nail on the board of change for you so that you can have that wheel of fortune come through. You want it to come through. Basically, don't block your blessings. Listen to what Spirit is saying and then go within yourself and then just really think about it, So I know that seems a little heavy, Pisces, but, I'm all about trying to give the honest truth from what it is that I'm hearing and obviously the interpretation and for what it is that I'm getting from my guides. So, if you are wanting to book a personal with me to get more down and dirty into the situation, then just go in the description box and you'll have my link to my booking site. Otherwise, comment, share, subscribe, and we will talk to you next week, Pisces. Okay? Bye for now.